What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the Brandon Janeau Show. As you already know, I am Brandon Janeau, and like you also know, I am a brand ambassador of Urban Boulevard. Shout out to my family, Urban Boulevard, BLVD Boulevard. You can find them on social media, urbanboulevard.co. That's their social media. Also, they got a street, Urban Boulevard 2. You can go and look at some of the street apparel. And if you do like something, man, you click the links and you do go in urbanboulevard.us. You get this hat and all the apparel that you see on their website. Also, use the code Brandon30 for 30% off. It would damn sure help me out, and it would damn sure make you look super, super good in their clothes. So, always show love to them people. So, thank y'all for rocking with me. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. So, let's get into it. Season 4 is over. I know, it's crazy. I know. Season 4. Damn, how did you? I don't know, but it's over. I'm very proud of the fact that I did a season 4, and I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know if I was gonna do one. Um, Midway through, I got complacent. A lot of depression, anxiety. Which is like press the button, it's coming. It's every day, damn near. Um, But again, like always, the podcast is right there for me. I can just pick up my phone, put the holder on it. By the way, I had to buy a new holder for my phone because my last one died last night. It just popped off the damn thing. I couldn't put it back on, so I was like, screw it. I'll just go buy two new ones. And exactly what I did. But I think when it comes to this, as I've learned, is that I've kind of found a place, a place where living my life and doing what's right kind of overlaps each other. I want to live my life my way, but I gotta do it in the right way, if that makes sense. I don't think that when I first started doing this podcast, it would be anything. I didn't think that. I mean, if you really go and look at, I mean, 2000 and shit, 2019, going on 3 years, Lord Jesus. 2019, I started this podcast, and I think I had maybe like 80 something followers on social media. I think I said the story a bunch of times, but to see what I've become and to create what I've created and done what I've done in 3 years, I'm going on season 5 of my podcast. And this season was the most telling. I think I just did an episode just a moment ago, and I'm gonna explain why this was gonna be 39 now, and that was gonna be 40 because I felt like I got really more in depth into why I'm still moving and doing what I'm doing with that one. But this one is gonna be also kind of like that, but I'm gonna try to make it a little bit more. I can't even say fun based. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm gonna try to make it not as light lighthearted as that one was, super emotional as that one was. But to see going into now season 5 in 3 years, it's a massive adjustment mentally. Um, Not in the sense of correcting what's wrong, more so believing in what's making it right. I don't know what's I've I don't know what I've done to get to this point where I question if living my life is actually the right way of going about life. I don't know if anybody's ever had that problem where you feel like you you know what you want to do, you know what you got to do, you know what you're pushing for, you know what you're striving for, but then you kind of get like stuck in a sense. It's kind of like you hit the wall of trying to be there for everybody, but you can't really be there for yourself. So you kind of get aggressive with the mindset of I don't want to be here for everybody. I want to just be me. And it kind of feels like that right now, in a sense. It feels like the more I've I've gotten into me as a person, the more I fight myself on doing what's right for me instead of doing what's right. I don't do what's right for me. I think I do, but then I start to look around and be like, nah, I don't think I'm really doing what's right for me. And maybe that's because of how I was raised, I guess, because my mom, no matter how many times we argue, no matter how many times we have our disagreements, we bump heads and all that shit. Um, she raised me right. As much as I want to turn my back on people, and I would love to turn my back on some people. I can't. And I don't know. That might be a problem. I don't know. My sister told me this when she was here. I don't know if I said it on podcast, but I think I did. I don't remember. My sister is into astrology, signs, and all that. And my sister was like, all three of us. She's talking about my mom, my brother, and her. She's like, all three of us are like fire signs, and you're the only one that's water. So no wonder why we come to you and we talk to you because you have a different perspective on what's going on than we do. You chill us, you calm us down, and to be 28, to be young, man, and that's kind of always been my role, and I never realized it until recent that that's been my role since I've been a kid. I go to different rooms and try to like chill the people out. Since I was a kid, I can't even lie. Like it's been my role since I was a kid. I'm saying all that to say that's always been my character. Have I ever been living my life for me? Because from all of my life, I've been. I think I've always said I've been protected, and yeah, to a certain extent, physically, I've been protected. You know, but I think I've been the protector of them when it comes to the mental and the emotional. They could talk to me about anything. And I think, like I said, I give them a different perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? And even now, recently, I think because I'm getting older, so like I said, it's starting to hit now. It's overlapping. Me trying to do what's right for myself and also trying to still have that you can come to me whenever you feel like you need to talk mindset. It's overlapping. It's starting to mix too much. It's starting to clash too much. J. Cole says this in a song. He says, the bigger we get, the more likely egos collide. I feel that way about myself. I don't think I'm big, but I feel that way about myself. I feel like the older I get, the more my egos collide. And I don't have an ego. I mean, what I mean by egos, I mean what I what I believe I can be and what I've always been collides. It bumps head every fucking time. And it comes out as aggression when I do talk because I'm trying to kind of like explain it through the aggression. But I say this a lot with my brother RSA on our show. The tone of our voice would kind of come off as assholes, like in a sense. But we really are trying to explain like what we feel. We can't physically get it out the way we really want to explain it. And when we do get it out, you don't respect it or you don't take it as, oh, that's coming from a real place. He really does care. But they take it as, man, whatever. Like I don't really care. Like, and it's like, oh, you saying fuck me, pretty much. I don't know how we feel that way, but we get to that point. I get to that point. I can't speak for Arson, but I get like that. I've learned through all of my times that I've gone through, you know, everything um in life. I've learned that there is a thing. There is a thing there is something that is deeply rooted in protection. Yes, you're trying to protect the other person from harm, um, and all of those things. But I think you also are protecting yourself in a sense. You're protecting the essence of what that is. You're protecting what particularly makes you you. And if you don't have somebody to protect what makes you you, in a sense, I didn't protect them physically, but I protected them mentally and emotionally. And that became a burden to me in a sense. But again, like I always say, was it their fault or mine? Because I checked on them and I asked them and I said, I'm here if you need me. And that's trickled down to other relationships in my life, things like that. But it all starts with family. So when is it okay for me to live my life? Or, or am I living my life? And I just can't see it because I feel like it's always who I've been. I would love to be a complete and utter asshole. I would love it. But I wasn't raised like that. Maybe that's the making of me. Don't get it twisted. I do have my evil side, but you gotta really push buttons to get that. But yeah, you really gotta push buttons. You just gotta get me out of character. um, I learned a lot, but it's the things I haven't learned yet that gets me most excited. I think I said something on social media. Can't remember. When I remember it, I'll word it better. But oh yeah, I do. I do remember. I said there's a fine line between appreciation and disrespect because it is. I think people can't understand that it's only one life you have, and I would hope we all live it to the fullest and what you deem the right way. So enjoy, and talk to you guys soon. See y'all season 4, season 5, and peace.